Hello there, guys, and good day. Okay, guys, good morning. We are now at episode 3. We will discuss more about operators, PHP operators. So, a continuation of the programming series. It took a while to upload due to some work that needs to be done for the past few months, but since I have a time already, we will discuss or we will continue the series. So back in my Atom project, as you have seen here, my directory is changed because I upgraded the computer, the PC. So the directory is changed, but it doesn't affect our series today. So I'm going back to create a new folder, and then let's name this as episode 3. Then let's create a new file there. Let's have this operators.php there. So operators is an operator. Let's have this on PHP. Now, what is an operator? Right. So an operator is something that takes one or more values and yields another value. I might forget that we can put this on as a comment. Let's have it here. So the operators can compare things. So what part of operators are we are going to discuss? So we will discuss about increment. So today's topic will be 1. Incrementing and decrementing operators. We have also logical operators. We will also discuss string operators, and we can also use combined assignment. And then the basic assignment, which is the equality symbol, and the comparison operators. So this is what we are going to discuss in the operators or this episode. So let's jump directly to the incrementing and decrementing operator. So I'm going to have another multiple comments on this one. Now, about incrementing, right? Incrementing, that is the symbol for that is 2 pluses, 2 plus symbols, and then decrementing is 2 dash symbols. So incrementing increases a value or a value to 1. Decrementing decreases a value or a variable to 1 also. So I'm going to create another file for this to separate things. So we have incrementing, decrementing .php. So operators, we'll have this incrementing, decrementing .php. Then let's move that here to here so that we don't have to scroll down just to see each of the topics. So we have, for example, example here which is echo I, that's 1. Now we have a variable I, that's 1, and then we're trying to echo that I. So it normally refreshes 1, that is 1, because you simply echo or displaying or printing the value 1. Now incrementing and decrementing also can be preceding and succeeding. So we have echo plus plus 1 plus plus I plus plus variable I. So this is a pre-increment operator, right? So increment increases variable I by 1, then returns the value of variable I right here. So you're going to apply some BR here so that we won't see much there. So if we refresh this one, it became 2, because when you have a pre-increment, you're going to add variable I, which is 1 plus 1, right? So pre-increment is that you're adding 1 to variable I. And then we will try another one for the decrementation. So pre-decrement, so variable I. So this is a pre-decrement operator, decreases variable I by 1 also, then returns the value of variable I. Now another apply, let's apply the BR again here. It becomes 1. Why it becomes 1? Why the result is 1? It's because variable I here already is 2. So with decrement, it is minus 1 already to variable I, right? So this is the pre-increment and the pre-decrement operators. Now let's proceed to the post-increment. Now the post-increment, the symbols right here, the plus and the dash, is after the variable. So what we have here, this is variable I plus plus. Now this is the post increment operator, increases out. What I mean is post increment operator returns variable I, then increment the value, increment the variable I by 1. So the variable I is returned first and then increment it by 1. So if we are going to display or to print out the results, it becomes 1 also. Alright. Now, as you have seen, why is it 1? No? If we get, why is it why is it 1? It's because it was pre-decremented already. So if we are going to echo that again, if we're going to echo that I again, it became 2. Now if you are confused, so if we are going to apply post decrement, let's apply the same echo again. Now this is I minus minus, this is post decrement operator returns the variable I, then decrements the variable I by 1. So if we are going to echo this thing, just copy and paste this line. Yeah, alright. We have 2 already. Now, this is the same experience, because why is it variable 2, not 1 already? It's because you're displaying first the value of I, which is 2. Displays the variable I, which is 2, before it was decremented. That is why you're seeing number 2 here. Now it became 1 because variable I here on line 26 was already performed by the post decrement. So that is 2 minus 1. That's why on line 26 you have that 1 result. Okay, so this is for the incrementing and the decrementing operators in PHP. Now let's proceed to the logical operators. Now on the logical operators, let's save this one. Let's create another file here. Logical operators .php. There. So the logical operators, now we have here logical operators. Okay, so logical operators, there are 2 versions of logical operators. What do you mean is, this is the AND operator, then you have also the word AND. So this is also the AND operator. Now in the later parts I'm going to show you the table on what are the versions, what are the, how do you use an operator, how do you use the next one, which is the OR. So this is two vertical lines, so this is the OR operator, and we have the word itself, OR, the OR operator. Now we are going to have a table for this. So this is the operator, then we have the true if, right? So if variable A and variable B, right, so both variable A and variable B is true, right? So if we are going to use the same versions, variable B, both variable A and B are true. Now this is very useful when we have the example to get you a clear view. And then when we have this ampersand, the two vertical bars, so this is either A or B is true. We have also variable A, the word itself, or B, either variable A or B is true. Now as you have seen here, guys, we have the R and is. So is, when you say about R, both variable A and variable B must be true, right? So if variable A and variable B does not match, then that will be false. Now here, the either, so either variable A or variable B should be true. This means that at least one of them is true. Alright, so when it comes to precedence, right, the precedence is the what we call the priority. So the AND symbols and that one have higher precedence than the AND and the OR operators. Right. So I would suggest to use these two symbols instead of this, the words, because this is a quite guarantee when you compare things. So that is for the logical operators. So we go back to the file name and let's assign this to logical operators.php. And then the next thing is I think this is combined. So this is string operators dot php right there. So in string operators, right, let's create another file, string operators.php. Now string operators allows you to combine strings using the concatenation symbol. Alright, so there are two ways, two ways to combine string operators. So the first one is concatenation of two strings using the dot symbol. Now the example for this one is if we have variable a, that is a, and then b is that one. So if we are going to concatenate them, c is equal to a dot b. So the result of this one should be variable c is equal to ab. Now let's check that answer, if we got it right. So let's go back, refresh string operators. There you have it. Oh, I haven't echoed that one, so we have to echo the c to include the br for our next concatenation for the string operators. So we have variable ab there. Next one is the concatenating assignment, that is dot equals. Now concatenating assignment helps you to, instead of having a very lengthy characters of strings, you can just use this concatenating assignment to make it shorter. So for example, you still use the example above. So we have variable a, which is a. You can have that as, you can use the same variable, that one, that equals b. So if we are going to echo that a, that is a, variable a is equal to variable ab. Now if we are going to echo the thing, echo a, you will see that is still ab because you use the concatenating assignment. But if you forgot that one, let's delete that thing, it's b. It's because variable a has another set of a value. It does not concatenate. It did not combine the previous a. So that's the reason why you have that dot here, that concatenating assignment symbol to combine strings. Now let's have an extended version. We have as a variable sample underscore text, we have this word hello, and then we can have another sample text, this dot equals space world. Now doing the same thing again, let's add a br here. So I'm going to echo the sample text. What will be the result? It will be hello world. But if you forgot this thing, you will have the world being returned by the variable sample text. So it would be better to have a dot here. So that is for the string operators. And then we have next the combined assignment. This is very interesting. Alright, so we have this combined assignment .php. So we're going to name that one there. So let's find the space it here, then hit enter key. Now combined assignments. Now combined assignment operators are a shortcut. This is shortcut, guys. Shortcut operation on some variable and subsequently assigning this new value to that variable. It's more like reusing the same variable again. So let's have the arithmetic for this one. This is only the basic, guys. So we have variable a equals 1. So this is only a basic assignment. The next is we have variable a plus equals 2. This is read that as variable a equals variable a plus 2. That is how this is the shortcut. This is the combined assignment. This is the long version 1. So if you have also the a minus equals 2, this will become variable a equals variable a minus 2. And then we have variable a, that is the asterisk equals, so the asterisk there, guys, that is the multiplication symbol. So we have also that one as variable a equals variable a times 2. Then we have variable a / equals 2. So this is the division operator. So this is variable a equals variable a divided by 2. And yeah, right. So we have a variable a, and the percent sign is what we call the modulo operator, or getting the value of the remainder. Yes, also the 5, because we are going to solve all of this. So this is going to be variable a equals variable a modulus 2, and we are going to solve this manually. So read it as a variable a. So variable a there is, since there is nothing, alright, so this is become the variable a there is, now the answer for the variable a is 3. So we're going to change this one to the answer. So variable a there is 1 plus 2. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Now what is the value of a, guys? What is the value? The value of a now is 3. Right? The value of a, so 3 minus 2, that is this is supposedly 1. Right. So 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So the new value of variable a here on line number 8 is 2. So what is the value of a now? What is the value of a? That is 2 times 2, that is equal to 4. We have also, what is the new value of variable a? This is what? But so the value of a now is 4, right? So 4 divided by 2 is what? 2. I'm going to change this one into 2 also. Alright, so we have also here 2 modulus of 2. The answer is 0 because there is no what you call this, remainder value for 2 divided by 2. My apologies for being so slacky for this time because it took me months. When I returned without planning, just came in my mind. Alright, so we have the basic assignment. So the basic assignment is we have a basic assignment dot PHP. Let's have that underscore thingy. The reason why, guys, I did not write a space because this is for the URL thing. Alright, so you don't have to experience this %20. So the %20 there is equal to space when it comes to encoding. Alright, so we have the basic. So let's copy this one, then create a new file, paste that down, then hit enter. Then you have the new file already without clicking the Ctrl S when you click a new file. Okay, we have the basics assignment. So basic assignment, I'm going to use the symbol equal sign. Alright. So the basic assignment is what already discussed in the episode number 2, that thing, but that is very the basic of the variables. Alright, this is quite basic in the previous, but we will do it here to more precise. So we have variable a is equal to some string. Right, so the contents of variable a is some string. Actually, you can put any values that you want to assign in variable a. So there's a really big difference, right? So I'm going to have it here, double equal sign and a single equal sign are not the same. Not the same. So a single, the double equal is to the this is the equality operator, and the single one is the assignment operator. That is. Alright, so we have another example here. I'm going to use variable a again. So we have variable a that is equal to 3, and then what if we see this variable b is equal to variable a is equal to 5. Alright, so what happens here is that the value of a is 3 on line number 13, but what exactly happened in line number 14? Now when you have a parenthesis, this is the same as the PEMDAS rules. So visit parenthesis, addition, subtraction, or division, addition, and subtraction. So uses the PEMDAS rule, no, in PHP. Now, what does it do is the variable a is replaced by 5. Then b, what is the value of variable b? The value of the variable b is also 5. So to break this down, to have a clearer view, line 13, no, variable a has the value 3. On line number 14, a has the new value of 5. Alright, so it assigned variable a to a value of 5. What happened to number 3? What happened to the 3 on line number 13? It replaced the value, and the new value of that is 5. So what happened to b? So line number 14 also assigns the result of the expression from the parenthesis, where variable b has the value of what? 5. It's more like this. So a equals 5, then variable b is equal to a, that thing, if you're going to break that down. So that is for the basic assignment. Now the last thing is we have the comparison operator .php. So this is the last topic of the operators episode. So let's create another file again. You're going to right click that folder, paste that down, hit enter. We have, sorry for that, it's not a folder. We created a folder instead of, move to trash, create a new file here, that one. So we're going to have the comparison. Now, the comparison operators. Now, comparison operators is to compare values to any number of values. So we have the common here are the commonly used operators. Now this is very useful in comparison, or we have the comparison operations in the next episode. That is, we are going to use the if else and the looping also. So we need to have the operators discussion before we can move on to the looping structures and the conditional structures. So if you see the symbol, that is less than, right? If you see this one, this is less than or equal to. You see that or there? So we saw this on the logical operators, right? We have that or there, so meaning one of them is at least to be true. Then we have the greater there, so we have this is greater than. We have also that one, greater than, greater, what a spelling, than or equal to. We have also that one is equal to. Now there are two versions of not equal to. So this is the first version, not equal to, and then we have also that one carries the same value, or carries the same definition. So if we have an example here, now let's have the greater than example. So greater than, let's have this example. So greater than. So for example, we have a, which is 5, and then we have also b, which is also 2. So we can write this thing as variable a is greater than variable 2, right? Or in simple terms, this could be like this one, 5 greater than 2. Now there are two results when you use the comparison operator. It's only true and false. So what will be the result of 5? Is 5 greater than 2? Is 5 greater than 2? Now the answer for this is true, or 1, because in PHP programming, when you say 1, that is true. If you say 0, that is false. So we got that here, 5 greater than 2 is true. Now we have also another example. We're going to have a c, which is equal to 2. We have also a d, is equal to 7. Yeah, we can have a demonstration for this one, or a live demo, because we have to learn, or we need to discuss in the next episode about using the conditions. In that way we can fully take advantage of the comparison operators. So that is c greater than variable d. Now if we take a look of this, we have 2 greater than 7. Now is 2 greater than 7 or is 2 larger than 7? That is false. It's because, how come 2 is larger than 7? Right, so that is for the greater than example. So the next thing is we have the less than example. So the less than example, so we have, let's reuse these values again. Now less than is the left angle bracket. This is become left angle bracket. Now what is the correct answer here? Is 5 less than 2? Now this is false, because if you have 5 fingers less than 2 fingers, that is quite an invalid answer. So is 5 less than 2? That is false. Then we have variable c, which is 2, and then we have variable d, which is 7, reusing the same example of the greater than. Now c less than variable d, that will be 2 less than 7. Now here, what is the answer? This is true. or 1. Now we have the greater than or equal to. Now this is quite very interesting. So greater than or example, greater than or equal to. Now we have here, we're going to use the same example, right? So we have 5 and 2. We all do that copy and pasting. Now we have variable a greater than or equal to variable b. So that is 5. Sorry for that. 5 greater than 2. Now the result for that is true, right? Now we're going to use the variable c also. The variable c is equal to 2, and then we're going to use d variable the value is 7, so that will be variable c greater than or equal to variable d. What is the answer? Now the answer for this one is false. Just like the same example of the greater than from line 15. Now what if we have e is equal to 10 and then variable f is also equal to 10? Now we have e greater than or equal to variable f, that is 10 greater than 10. What is the answer for this one? This is true. Why? Because you have the OR symbol here. We have the OR logical operator there. But it means OR, we have either A or B is true. So when it comes to the comparing numbers for them, we have comparing numbers. This is true because they are equal. 10 from variable e and 10 for variable f, they are the same, so this is automatically true. Now we are going to use the same for the less than. We're going to do the same example so that you won't get confused. Equal to. Now we have here variable a is equal to 5, we have variable b is equal to 2, and then we have variable a less than equal to variable b. Now what is the result of this? No, let's break down. So 5 less than equal to, the answer for this is false, just like the less than example from line 24 is 0, and we're going to have a b there. We have c, we have 5, variable d, we have 2. If you're going to compare this one, variable c less than equal to variable 2. Now I'm sorry, that is variable d. Variable d, what is the answer? That is not 2, this is 2 and 7. My apologies guys. So this is 2 and 7. What is the result? This is true because 2 is less than. If you're going to ask it, is 2 less than 7 or less than equal to 7? That is true because 2 is much lesser than 7. Now let's going to use the variable e. We have 10, we have f is equal to 10, then we have to use a symbol, right? So e less than equal to 10, or f, we have 10 less than or equal to 10. So what is the answer for this? This is also true, because what I said minutes ago, greater than, we have the or equal to. So or is, if you can prove that this is true, at least one of them is true, then that is also true. The next thing is we are going to discuss is the equal to symbol. Now the equal to operator is pretty much easy for us, but here we can compare strings. It's kind of not just numbers but also strings. So it's quite difficult to use the equality symbol or the equality operator with numbers, or the comparison less than, greater than, or less than or greater than. It's quite hard to use them if you want to compare it with symbols, with strings specifically. So strings mainly for the equal to and not equal to. So what we have here, so example, equal to. Now we have here variable a that is equal to 10. We have variable b is also equal to 10. So if we are going to, that is the correct thing, that is the correct symbol if you want to compare or if you want to use equal to operator. Do not use that one because you're assigning the value of b to variable a. So use that additional equality symbol to compare variable a and variable b is true. So we have 10 is equal to 10 is equal to 10. Is it, are they equal? Yes, very equal. That is true. Now the next example is we have variable c that is hello. Now we are using strings here. Now we have d is world. Now is variable c equal to variable d? The result is that is hello equals world. Is hello and world the same? That is false there. That is for the equal to. Then let's go into have another example for not equal to. We're going to use the same example as what we did to equal to. So variable a is equal to 10. We have variable b is also equal to 10. Then you can either use the two operators. Let's do the a and b is different. The b and the c and d is also different. So we have variable a is the exclamation point and the equal sign to variable b. So are they not equal? Is 10 not equal to 10? Is this true or false? It is false. Why? Because variable b of 10 and variable a of 10 are the same. They are the same numbers. They are equal numbers. So we have also variable c that is also 10. Oh no. Let's use the hello. And variable b is also world. Now we have c, that thing, the less than and the greater than, and variable d. Now if we're going to apply this one, that is hello not equal to world. Is this true or false? This is also true. That is true. It's because they are not the same. Hello is a different word. World is a different string. Rather, those are two different strings. Now, I can't show you any of the results, but we can use them when we have it on episode number 4, that is comparison. Not comparison, but conditional operations. That is the actual running part, which is we can apply PHP coding for that, right? Oh, one more thing. Let's have we will discuss that one on the next episode, which is on the next episode we are going to discuss conditional statements, how to use them, how to apply what we have discussed in the operators, especially number 6, number 2, especially number 2 and 6, right? This guys, so how are going to use them on the next episode. So episode number 4 will be conditional statements, and then this is Pagkala again. Thank you for watching PHP programming series, and then my apologies for not I have a lot of errors here, so I think that's normal, but no, I just came back from the programming environment. So that will be all, guys, and then we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you very much.